Hi everyone, welcome to this another session of iWay Encounters. Today we have two very special women. I mean, I would say all women are special, but these two are extraordinarily special. One is Manjula Mahajan, who is mother to twins Prachi and Pragya Mahajan. And Prachi and Pragya Mahajan are right now Prachi is working with Ernst& Young in Delhi, and Pragya is working for Tata Power. They both are visually impaired. They had retinopathy of prematurity, right?
Yeah.
But they both studied in Miranda House in Delhi University, and then they went to the reputed Tata Institute of Social Sciences in Mumbai. And now, like I said, they are employed with multinational companies. This is Manjula Mahajan, and our second special guest is Anjana Bhatt, who is mother to, again, Arush Bhatt, who is pursuing right now class 12 from DPS in Delhi. Arush has a special interest in technology, and we will talk a lot about that during the session. So if I can request you both to just unmute your mics so that, we can keep going from one to the other, however you're comfortable. Yeah. So my first question is, I'm going to go one by one to you because I have some questions that are relevant to both of you as parents, right? And so I'll begin with your early responses. Manjula, let's start with you. What were the early responses? And by early responses, I mean in terms of when you discovered, how did you respond to that? And how did the people around you respond to that? And people could be family, could be community, and any other if you want to mention.
Yeah, let me tell you, Anjan. See, Prachi Pragya were barely 3 months old when one day I found them not responding to my voice, not responding to toys being shown to them. I was really worried, and that panicked me. I took them to the doctor, and there the doctor said, I think hearing impairment hai aapke bachcho mein, which came as quite shocking to me. The very next day, I again approached my doctor, and he said, nahi, unhone hearing check kiya, that pediatrician. She said, they both are fine. They tried and tested various methods, and finally they said, "Aap ek baar eye contact nahi kar raha hai bachcha, dikha lijiye." And I took them to AIMS. And AIMS mein, it took no time for the doctor to diagnose their, problem. And I was told कि see अभी फिलहाल बच्चों को दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है, हमें कुछ टेस्ट करने होंगे. And बहुत जल्दी ही diagnosed हो गया था. They were diagnosed with retinopathy of prematurity. And surgeries हुई दोनों बच्चों की, कोई results नहीं निकले मुझे, और prognosis का मुझे पहले ही aware कर दिया गया था. और यहाँ से हमारी जर्नी शुरू हुई. मुझे पता चला कि both the girls are visually impaired. And believe me, I had not even celebrated my first anniversary when I got to know that both my girls could see. And let me tell you, यही पे मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगी, आज वही बच्चे हैं जिन लोगों ने मेरे आंसू खत्म कर दिए. I have no more tears in my eyes. It's only my past that reminds me and that disturbs me. So I don't want to look back now.
That's wonderful.
मैं इस उम्मीद में जी रही हूँ कि मुझे और अच्छा मिलता जाएगा. And believe me, मिलेगा. God is there. They will achieve much more.
What about you, Anjana? What about your early responses?
First of all, hi everybody, and thank you for giving me opportunity to share my journey, because whenever we share our journey, it helps us to go back and again contemplate towards certain things where we all learn each other. So I'm very proud mother. And today I feel when just I was talking and I could feel that I have to share my 17 years journey back. No doubt the goosebumps was there, but it was a wonderful journey. I feel that I have become having a child. Actually, every mother is very fortunate to have a child, whether they are sighted, whether I would say it's a matter of nazariya, dekhne ka andaz, that's the only thing which I feel is a difference. Rest, we all have some potentials, we all are different at our own different levels. But yes, the journey, as Manjula shared, again, it came to me just after 1 month, when I used to take Arush to some sunlight in the garden, and I could see that he was not able to see clearly towards the bright light. So I could feel that there was something, because we are all mothers, we are very smart at our own levels, you know, we
Very
know that
intuitive.
something is there. So it started, and my family reacted. They said, no, it's nothing, बच्चा है, पहले वो ऐसे ही रिएक्ट करता, पहले बच्चा नहीं देखता. But I thought, no, there is something is. So I went to the doctors, and it was very early at that time, because in fact, Arush's eyes, if we see clinically, like he has the shape is clear. Like I think it was very difficult to find out that whether there is some kind of, you know, ailment or something is there. But yes, I was like, when I used to talk to Arush, I could feel. But Arush from the very child was a very sharp and very smart kid, you know. So it was very difficult for me to catch hold what exactly is the problem. But yes, then after 1 year, we got one test done where we could find out that he has this LCA, which is a Leber's congenital amaurosis, which is a issue in the optical nerve somewhere. So yeah, then the journey started. Although journey for me had started after 3 months, it was tough. It was full of challenges, but it was wonderful. I have learned actually a lot of things from, you know, in a different way. And the journey started, and today, yes, I'm so happy the journey was there. So now Arush is actually now a teenage boy. So that's how the journey started, and there were a lot of ups and downs, a lot of challenges. But yes, there was a solution. There was a problem, there was a solution. At any point of time, it never realized that there was problem, but there was no solution. Not at all. Even today, there are problems, there are challenges, but everywhere there was a solution. And the solution was, you know, much better and much more refined rather than a problem.
I think वो आपका solution oriented नजरिया है फिर ये कह सकते हैं. But coming back to you, Manjula, you know, there is a bit of element of a shock and sadness when you do discover a thing like that. You had that emotional moment. But when you started coming to terms with it, did you start looking at your children and having similar aspirations as like any other mother does? And at what point did you start thinking of them, okay, you know, this is what I want for my children, these are their dreams, and I'm not going to compromise on that?
See, initially it was acceptance that played a most important role. Acceptance होने के बाद सब कुछ हो जाता है. And then second most important thing was family support. And I got full 100% family support, maternal as well as paternal side. So सारे support ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया, and it proved wonders. Acceptance होने के बाद, family support होने के बाद, I was determined कि बच्चों को educate भी करना है, and at par with all other children, मुझे उनकी bringing up right time पे करनी है. And Prachi Pragya was 6 months old. When I took guidance from NAP, when I took guidance from George O'Brien, and this is how their journey initiated. And वो सब करने से पहले मैंने सोच लिया था, इनको जो कुछ पढ़ाऊंगी, जो कुछ करूंगी, पहले खुद सीखूंगी, फिर करवाऊंगी. See, basically, I was an educator.
Achha.
I was into teaching.
Okay.
So I joined a bridge course at National Association for the Blind, Delhi. I did a full bridge course, and I'm a registered member of RCI now, Rehabilitation Council of India. And I studied Braille, I learned about technology, and all that I did with family support. After learning Braille, I mean, see, basic skills development, other developments, motor developments, I laid stress on all these skills. और मैंने बच्चों को खुद ब्रेल सिखाई, खुद उनको टेक्नोलॉजी से एक्वेंट किया. And they started typing from class 1 onwards. And they have been writing their exam. They are taking all their tests on their own on computers right from class 4 till day. They write their exam. They have never asked for any writer. So independence तो मैंने उनको शुरू से ही डाल दी थी कि बेटा एग्जाम भी अपने आप लिखना है, पढ़ाई भी अपने आप करनी है, मम्मा से पूरा सपोर्ट मिलेगा, which they are getting it. Not only mother, father as well. So हम दोनों के सपोर्ट ने उनको यहाँ तक पहुँचाया.
Anjana, what about you? So when did you first have the first, that initial dream that you have that this is what I want my child to be?
See, as again, the very, very important thing is first acceptance. When you accept first yourself as a mother, then you help the family and then you help the immediate neighbor. That is something first thing. As I told you, yeah, it was not, the journey is never easy, because when any girl, when she gets married, then she has her own dreams, then she want a beautiful child emotionally. If today I say, no, I was very happy, I might be, I might not be doing justice with myself. So let me be very honest, when it came to me, it came as a great shock, not shock because what to do, because I never know what to do. I was a clueless. मुझे पता ही नहीं था करना क्या है, what next. So, and 18 years back, if we go back, there was a lack of information. There was a lack of certain things. Now we have come far away. Now the things are in a much, much better way. Now you open your internet, you will get all the informations. At the time, it was very, very difficult. Every mother's journey, if I say, starts first with one person who's a doctor, who's your immediate doctor. When you approach your doctor, the way he communicates with you, the way he comes, and I feel that at that time still the things were very tough. Doctors even never knew what to communicate to a mother, what to say. If you go to because every mother goes to the doctor, and if doctor says, okay, the doctor told me your son is this treat, ye to hai hi nahi, iska ilaj to ho hi nahi sakta, it's a genetical. Then if I asked him this question, initially, what next? And although I got certain answers in my life which were very shocking, and which were vague. But as I told you, it was always mine to look at the perspective. I remember I first met my if I say my mentor, if in towards Arush, is George, because I still remember Arush was just 1.5 years, and somebody told me about George, and I was just crouching, finding, and I went to the George, and I actually said, put my Arush on his dining table. I don't know whether George remembers this time, and I put him, and I said, George, tell me what to do. And I was helpless. I was just a young mother who had dreams of getting married and living a life and all that, and I was clueless. But looking at the George at that time, I got very self-encouraged. I said, when he is here. And then, the journey started. From that, the moment I went down to the stairs from George's home, a shift came to me. I said, no, now I'm going to see this God. So God must have plans for him. And now I will do, but I will not compromise at any situation, not compromise towards anything, nor his dreams, nor my dreams. As my parent, I want to be the same. That acceptance, that shift in acceptance was first thing. After that, it becomes easy. It became easy for me to change the mindset of my family. And then when I took everything, just on, my husband was always there for him. So we started, and now the things started becoming easier. And then I started working on the, information, collecting information. I tried to train myself, then search for the schools, then, but I never gave up. I said, I will never give up on the dreams. When you had the passion and dreams, Arush became just a dream for me, a dream like who wants to reach to there. So that's how the journey started. So I believe that acceptance is a very, very important shift in us. That's something.
So from what I hear from both of you, you were lucky to have had that intervention of sorts, whether it was from George, whether it was from NAB, whether it was from a doctor. You met the right people at the right time, and that did contribute a lot to where your children are today. But Yeah, sorry, go ahead,
Oh,
Anjana.
Shruti, I'll tell you one thing. It's not, let me, again, I'll say, see, reality is very harsh. Let's be very honest. Reality is very harsh. It's not that we always will get good people or good, even, I don't know whether I should say here or not, but when I met the doctor, you know, I asked doctor, what should I do? He said, the answer from the doctor was, ऐसे बच्चों को तो कुछ लोग या तो बोर्डिंग भेजते हैं या डस्टबिन में फेंकते हैं.
Oh God.
So that's something, I don't know, that's a very cruel part, you know. It's not like that. It's not that you will always get a good people, but as I told you, when you accept, when you stand for your dreams, when you know that things will come, raaste nikal aate, you don't. I used to, because I have been throughout my life as a working woman, I never compromised with my dreams. I always had because of Arush, I never thought that I'll, you know, since he has a little special needs, I will compromise on my dreams. That was never my motto, nor I appreciated that. So I was throughout the working, but I used to sleep for 2 hours or 3 hours. I equipped myself. I gave him a skill in a different way. I coordinated with the school. I coordinated with everybody in the immediate environment where Arush can reach there. So it's throughout the journey, as all sighted people also, if we talk the sighted mothers also, they all have their own way of challenges. They also face certain kind of things where they get certain, but it's all how you deal with that and how you, so there was a good experiences, there was a bad experiences, but both of us helped me to reach where today we are as a parent, where I am.
Yeah, because they often say that, you know, once you become a parent, your own social and professional dreams kind of take a back seat. Not like you give up on them, but then the child takes priority, and rightfully so, because there is a certain age where the child needs the mother way more than even the father in that sense. I mean, both parents are important. So, you know, you mentioned about the school, and I'm going to come to the next part here, is that as when we look at children, when you look at the choice of school, mainstream versus special school, what Manjula, let's start with you. How did you go about the choice of school for the girls?
Yeah, I decided on my own. I was very keen on sending my girls to a school where you know, they could be more participative. They could attend more co-curricular activities as well. Then decided, and I approached Springdale School where they were, you know, I mean, it was a great effort, making them, sensitizing them, I mean, approaching them, and bringing in confidence in them that they will study, they will be participative. I mean, they would not be any kind of responsibility for you. I succeeded, and they were accepted in that school. They studied in Springdale's, and there also, it was George's intervention. It was his guidance that helped me that I should approach a school like Springdale's, Dhola.
But you know, somewhere, as compared to an average child, the visually impaired child will need more support, and not, I mean, the school might have the best of intentions, but teachers' time and abilities might not match up. So do you think that you, as a parent, have to offer extra support and be there and be more involved in the child's development at that?
Yeah. Here I would like to tell you, parent support is a must, and I would say 100% dena padta hai mother ko. See, academics, our children require little more effort. See, बच्चे इतना ज्यादा co-curricular में participative नहीं हो पाते हैं, और हमें उस पे stress भी नहीं देना. More important is to give them time for their academics. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, please go on.
So academics में, I had to provide the school with a caretaker as well. Let me remind you.
Okay.
And believe me, my caretaker has learned Braille, has learned everything. Initially, मैं जाके टीचर को पूरा सपोर्ट देती थी कि मैं आपके बच्चे अपना पेपर लिख रहे हैं, ट्रांसक्राइब कर रहे हैं in class 1. I'm talking of class 1.
जी.
So I used to go and correct their papers, answer sheet.
जी.
And very soon, it was so inspiring and motivating for the teacher also. She also learned Braille from me.
Oh.
Within no time, she started checking their papers also. And see, अपना support दोगे तो school भी support करता है. अगर अपना हाँ, I did not interfere too much in the classroom teaching.
Okay.
There, and I did not have too many expectations कि बच्चा पूरा homework भी करके जाए, पूरा class में notes लेके आए. Where I could help, I did my best. So हम सबको ये देखना है कि हमको स्कूल भी सपोर्ट कर रहा है, बट हमको भी थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट डालना है. ये थोड़ा सा ही एक्स्ट्रा एफर्ट है which will bring fruits later. और इसको हमें हैप्पीली करना है. सी एजुकेशन बहुत जरूरी है.
जी अंजना, आपके एक्सपीरियंस स्कूल के साथ क्या रहा? एंड आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सटेंड दैट क्वेश्चन इन टर्म्स ऑफ व्हाट आरुष इज डूइंग टुडे. ही हैज ऑप्टेड फॉर अ स्ट्रीम व्हिच इज साइंस, एंड नॉट ऑल विजुअली impaired children, I mean, when they go to their academic institutions, are easily given the choice of mathematics and science subjects because of the inability again of the teachers to be able to train them in those subjects. So आपका experience कैसा रहा है?
See, like, in fact, the first thing I like, I believe that, you know, people at times, what my experience is, there are a lot of people who wants to really help. School wants to help, but they are ignorant. They are something, they don't know the career. What I did, I first, as I told you, I had this, that Arush will be, have his own dreams. He'll go as the way as other sighted mothers are doing. So there was no discrimination. There was no thin line between them. That we were very clear. So Arush was 1.5, I think 1 year, 6. So when I sent him to the, to play school, which was almost 8 kilometers, he used to take the bus. He used to go there. He used to drive. I never interfered in his because I always want Arush's overall development, scholastic, co-scholastic, everywhere, you know, overall development. That was very, I never want Arush like that. Okay, fine, because as I told you, I was working mother, and we it was a nuclear family, me, my husband, and Arush. So anyways, Arush had no choice to manage himself and has to be. So at times, you know, the challenges always helps you to change certain things where you become a good person, and those challenges help Arush, because Arush is a quite if I say that, very independent boy, independent from the very childhood. I always tried to, I changed my house ka pura, pura tactile, uske kitchen mein, I always put the braille, even in oven, in my spoon, even in gas, even in, I just changed the communication with Arush. That was the only shift which I did. Communication in his own language, which was either braille or either sense of directions or either of more verbal. That was the first thing. And Arush started his journey with the school in 63, Gunjan. After that, it was a tough battle. Even I approached to 82 schools. There I could find out that people were trying to help me, but there was a question mark that how will we do it. So I remember then with the involvement of I approached many schools, and I went, then there was again a support from George, where he intervened, and we went to the one school, and there I remember I was being asked these questions that Arush जो है ना, ये कैसे पढ़ेगा, ये एप्पल कैसे लिखेगा, ये कलर्स कैसे देखेगा, you know, this I still remember. I always quote that, and this is one of the very strong learning which now people are changing. Now that after 17 years, people of perception of teaching and learning has changed. So I still remember, मैंने उस teacher को बोला, मैंने कहा, ma'am, if Arush doesn't know what is the color red, okay, but if he knows apple is red, blood is red, how does it make him a different कि उसको color red ही देखना है? So she was just silent. I said, you don't have to do anything special with Arush. You have to just help him to change the learning mode. And she started shifting. I still remember, then she went to the principal, and they were, you know, there was some question. There was something that it is not. And the journey started. And of course, the intervention in the beginning, I used to again send. And one thing was I was very clear with the school, please, Arush, girega na. I will never come to you, gira kyun? वो गिरने दो, उसको चोट लगेगी ना, उसको चोट लगने दो. I will be the last person who will come to you and say, मैम ये गिरा क्यों, आपके क्या sighted बच्चे नहीं गिरे. These was there used to be very strong and bold steps from me to the school, which was very clear to them. They used to tell me, नहीं, we will not ask him to ride a bus. I said, no, he will go, he has to learn, let him do that. So वो गिरा भी बहुत बार, उतरा भी, and he's an all-rounder in the school. Like, he was a prefector, he was a scholar, He was a blue coat person until class 8th, 9th. He was a topper, always 99. And overall, he participated in overall school debates, inter competitions. Then in music, he was again participant. So he participated overall. He grew with his own way. With, you know, when you leave the people, they grow. When you leave I was never an overprotected mother, never. I always ask him, just go and live it. Girega. And he had, you know, at times one fine day, but I was very creative. Like when he used to go to the music class, तो वो आके कहता था, मम्मा मेरा ना जूता ही खो जाता है. Nobody help me. You know, small things, you know. And you know, a very important thing I would say here is, as a mother, how to change the, you know, when a person comes, when a child comes to you, you have to give him a very optimistic approach towards everything, where that he will enjoy to go to school. Arish always loves to go to school. He never says कि मेरे से वो बात नहीं करता. अगर वो बात नहीं करता, so I ask him, what are the ways? How will you involve people? You know, that today, right now, I believe those qualities help Arush to become he has a good leadership qualities. He knows how to involve with people. He knows that overall development has happened. It was happened because I never asked him to be aloof. I never want him to create a line between here. Inclusion. Right now, Arush works on the inclusion because that has started from the very, very beginning. He wants to include with everywhere. Then that's how the journey started. Then I was in continuous coordination with the teachers, with the class teachers, and what I like when the science, for example, when the 5th class shift changes, after 5th, school starts thinking कि whether इस बच्चे को अबे science stream में जाना है कि नहीं जाना. So I was a very smart at times. So I used to make a very beautiful diagrams, tactile diagrams, cell 3D बना दी, digestive system बना दिया, सारी चीजें ऐसे बना दी थी कि टीचर का आधा काम तो उसको क्लास में दिखा रहे थे. तो Arush used to feel very top of the world because he automatically used to get the attention of every 40 students. ये कैसे बनाया आरुष? ये कैसे? आरुष अपनी ही language में, I believe that in one presentation, Arush took the 3D model of heart. So there was a parents. They were parents of all the students. It was a science exhibition, and he demonstrated the heart, aorta, all those parts in such a beautiful way. So there was no choice for school to tell them we'll not give him a science, because the learning was there. The learning was, maybe Arush draw nahi kar paya, but Arush had that, you know, all that skill. It's only the learning in a different way. This learning was done, and thankfully there were some people, some teachers, they loved him, they liked him, and that's how the journey started. And I never remembered that this question came. So I had never this objection from the school ki how will they do it, because they have already seen the Arush potential. They feel that Arush can do much better, and even they never encourage Arush. They said tumne itna hi kiya, you can do much more. So that was the thing.
That's very, very fortunate for him also, and of course your own hard work. Manjula, I want to, Anjana made some interesting points here, and I want to pose that question to you. You know, she said, I never stopped Arush from doing anything. I just threw him out there and let him learn the way. You know, as a mother to girls, with girls, there is double vulnerability, as we say. And, you know, it's the gender, B, it's the blindness. And, you know, we're not typically living in a very safe world. So while you would have liked them to be personally independent, the question, did it ever strike you about their safety if they have to travel to college, let's say, on their own? How did you deal with that?
See, initially I was quite apprehensive. Once they passed out from school, they were to join a college. So first thing I laid stress on was mobility. उनकी mobility improve की, उनको orientation की habit में डाला. Then I used to give them directions. Beta, move little right, go towards left, stay below the tables, sit down on the table. उनको खूब करवाई. डॉग, मैं अपने पेट के साथ उनको ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे भेजती थी, उनको बाहर लेके जाओ, घूमो फिरो. और यूनिवर्सिटी we are blessed with metro. In a metro, let me tell you, metro से अच्छा कोई mode of communication नहीं, commuting नहीं है. Until they are most happy if they are given an opportunity to travel in a metro. Pragya till day wants to travel in metro, and just because of COVID आजकल मैं मना कर रही हूँ. See, मैं morning में मेरे husband को drop करते थे college में. Once they reached the college, they were in safe environment, and I always taught them good touch, bad touch, moral value, ethical values, and where to draw a line. I mean, see, नए एनवायरमेंट में जाओ, आप लिफ्ट ले रहे हो मेट्रो में, यू हैव टू सी बेटा साथ में आपके कोई है. और I mean, I always guided them not to travel alone. Okay. And really helped till day. Abhi bhi, even Mumbai also, TIS also, they traveled. They managed the research work using Ola cab. And I still remember Prachi twice. She traveled twice to Pune from Mumbai on her own. She managed. She took a bus. She boarded a bus, went to Pune, stayed with one of her teachers, and collected all her data from Pune. Visited various schools, various institutes, and collected her data. Reached back on her own to Mumbai. She just used to tinkle me, "Ki mama, मैंने cab ले ली है," and she would share location. See, share location is a blessing again. Yeah. GPS use करते हैं ये बच्चे. So I mean, all these things we need to teach them from time to time, and this really helps. और यही चीजें हैं जो उन बच्चों को इंडिपेंडेंट होने में बहुत हेल्प करती है.
और जब बच्चा घर के बाहर जाता है, you obviously want them to have a social circle of their own. बट एक घर में एक जिसको कहते हैं हम फाउंडेशन पेरेंट्स ले करते हैं, एक वैल्यू सिस्टम क्रिएट कर दिया जाता है जिसके भरोसे पे हम कहते हैं कि बच्चा आगे जाके अपनी जिंदगी खुद से जी लेगा. दे विल नो व्हाट इज राइट एंड दे विल मेक द राइट चॉइसेस. यू हैव तो वो आप कैसे अपने लड़कियों के प्राची और प्रज्ञा के साथ आपने कैसे वो वर्कआउट करा?
वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. अगेन सी, आफ्टर पासिंग आउट फ्रॉम TIS, Pragya joined a fellowship at Tata Motors, Mumbai. I hired a flat for her. मैंने independent accommodation लेके दी because I always had a dream. I want to see them, managing things on their own. I hired a flat. और बिल्कुल उसके ऑफिस के पास मैंने उसको फ्लैट लेके दिया. और ऑफिस वो वॉकिंग जाती थी. जी. I mean, my caretaker joined her. She stayed with her just as a company. और वो उसको ऑफिस में ड्रॉप करती थी. Then I told her, बेटा लंच आप ऑफिस में करोगे. She would, I mean, उसने वहां अपने आप मेस को अप्रोच किया, डाइनिंग हॉल में पहुंचती थी, but she always used a white cane. Okay. I would remind you, white cane बहुत जरूरी है. See, it awares. It's an awareness for others also, for general public also. कि कोई special child आ रहा है, we have to give way to the child. Yeah. And वो व्हाइट केन देख के वैसे ही कोई इतनी जल्दी गलत इंटेंशन से नहीं देखता है. और थोड़ा सा मेरा थोड़ा सा नहीं 100% गॉड पे ट्रस्ट है. I left everything to God and God helps me everywhere. और कुछ गाइडेंस है जो फ्रॉम टाइम टू टाइम हमें पेरेंट्स को इंटरवीन करनी पड़ती है. फ्रॉम टाइम टू टाइम हमें उनको रिमाइंड करवाना पड़ता है. जस्ट जेंटल रिमाइंडर्स देने पड़ते हैं. बेटा सेफ्टी इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट. जी. बीइंग गर्ल्स, सी अगेन वो जेंडर वाला आपका कंसर्न आ गया. बीइंग गर्ल्स आई हैव टू बी लिटिल मोर कॉशियस. मैं उनको मुंबई, सी दिल्ली से मुंबई भी वो लोग बच्चे ट्रैवल अपने आप ही करते थे, एयर ट्रैवल करते थे. बट अगेन एयरपोर्ट से मैं उनको जनरली ये women cab. So I help them look for women cab also. Okay. These are the things that really help them.
Anjana, talking about travel, I believe recently Arush went for a space camp and he was 20 days by himself in the US. Yeah. How did you deal with that?
So
and how did he deal with that?
He's a happy child, he loves his independence. He loves his, that's something from the very beginning. He was very, very, and as I told you that I always kept, I was not a very, very, very good mother. You may say that I never used to be always on his life. It was always just morning to us, evening to us, and then let him live his own life and let him faces all the challenges. And US, it was because again I was in my, at that time I had some very urgent project which I was on, and I used to come at 12 o'clock in the night. Trust me, we had to just schedule his flight. There was a from the Mumbai flight, and certainly some there was something very urgent. I was not able to take out time also. So I said, and he was a happy child. And then his father dropped him like till from Mumbai. He took his flight and he was happy. And just when he reached, and there were 3 flights which he changed, and then he reached over there. It was only in the night, 1 o'clock, he'll say, "Okay, Mama, hi, I'm fine. I reached," and he left. And the only thing again, I had only one concern, because it's not because Arush has a special needs, as an overall we know that boys are little, in कपड़े कैसे फोल्ड करेगा, कैसे पहनेगा, उसका ब्रीफ केस कैसे से उसका अटैची मतलब बॉक्स में उसमें कैसे से डालूं, क्या पहनेगा, all these things were their question. But then again, because as I told, his cupboard is managed like that, it has become a normal for us. It's not something, if you ask me that how it is, it has come into our, as a whole, in our blood. We always talk like, when jab khana Arush kavi say sabzis are 4 sabzis, one is at 12, one is at 3, one is at 6, one is at a 9. These kind of approach, which I told you, communication has changed. Only the shift has changed. That again, in his if he goes to his cupboard, there are pairs made. He knows on the right side it is the trousers. This is it. And as I told you, he's very strong in technology, because right now he helps me. He said, कि ये use करो तो ये होएगा. Then he has this in Apple, guys, they say, which is color is red, color is blue. There are some softwares which talks, and I told you he's very strong in all these technologies. So that helps him in. Otherwise, I manage, and I was only thinking, I said, Arush, अगर इसमें से कोई टी-शर्ट वहां छूट गया होगा ना, आपको आज के बाद कोई कपड़े नहीं मिलेंगे. And he surprised me. He was a very lovely. He managed, and there was no because he was used to, again, he uses this cane also, and he managed, and he's very interactive. Wherever he got stuck, he asked that we trained him how to do it, because that was the exposure which he needs. Because I told him, Arish, your dream is to go to the international college, so you have to manage this. Mama can't be over there, or your dad can't be there. You have to manage. So that's how he is always. He's a very mobile. Even from the school, we have never been approached. He always takes bus. He comes. Even in the society, we stayed at his grandparents stayed at 14th floor. We stay in 2nd floor. He manages. And he helps me in the household works also. Even COVID, he was such a lovely child. He washed all his utensils. He helped me. So he that way. It's like that was the approach. It was just, yes, the question mark was there. Just raat ko phone bechta tha, and I used to tell, but he was busy in his enjoying over there, so he forgot his mom. But in the mobile, he is very mobile in that way, independent. तो वो शुरू से ही रहा है.
I guess that's the most important thing that helps them sail through life. But Manjula, now that both of you have indicated that there is a certain shift that you have brought in your dealing with the children, right? Inside your family home, inside your own territory, your own environment, you've changed the language, you've changed the settings or etc. Now the girls are going to 2 different companies, right? They're dealing with completely external crowd where there are work expectations also. What is going on right now? How are they coping with that, Manjula? And how are you helping them?
See, they hardly require my help. Rather, I require their help.
I saw that in the beginning. She helped you set the Zoom call.
Yeah. So I hardly help them. They're a good company to me. So let me tell you, foremost is they give me a good company.
Yes.
They take me out, they treat me from time to time. Last night I was in no mood to cook, so Prachi ordered from Biggie. She ordered burger. So I mean, these are the changes.
Yeah.
This is how I'm growing, and this shows. I feel that they are mature enough now.
Yeah.
Let me come to the point now. Pragya is determined to sensitize all her colleagues at her workplace. She's made her workplace so disabled friendly that, she has so many friends. All her colleagues are so friendly. Rather, I find getting her calls. Every evening she gets a call from her colleagues. कि प्रज्ञा कल एंकरिंग आपने करनी है प्रोग्राम की. we have NGO meet tomorrow, so you have to handle the program. See, I mean, she's so much involved in her workplace. I hardly feel that she needs my guidance anywhere. So, I mean, I have developed that confidence in them. I've given them that liberty, that independence. कि अपना सही, अपने लिए क्या चीजें जरूरत है. From time to time, children learn. See, dressing up. See, for girls again, dressing up is most important. So they use. Here, I wanted to guide even Anjana also. See, Prachi Pragya use Sonic labeler. I have labeled all their dresses. See, this t-shirt is party t-shirt. This is, party dress, formal dress, corporate dress, nightwear. So they take out their clothes on their own. They manage. And from time to time, they visit their hair salons also. So they're conscious now since they're working. And they want to be more participative. Say, now I'm laying stress. They're trying to develop their other skills. Pragya is learning. She started learning music, and she gives time to herself also. She does yoga in the morning, meditation bhi karte hain dono bacche. And I mean, this is how I can see changes in them now. Changes in positive sense.
Sure. So it's about 4:47. I think we are also going to get some questions. But before I take audience questions, what is that one piece of advice? I know you talked about changing the communication. You talked about giving them independence. You talked about letting them explore their world on their own. Yes, and being very involved with the school, especially in the initial years, and sensitizing the community around you. But what is that one firm piece of advice that each of you have to the parents or the teachers or even the students who are watching this session today? Anjana, let's start with you.
Yeah. See, I would say one thing which is very important is never just check on your terminology. Communication is very important. What you said, what you deliver. At times, consciously or unconsciously, what we do, it right now, even Arush, my son is 17 plus. Even at times I use that vocabulary, which somehow unconsciously comes. But when there we started dividing, there we started drawing a line. We say ये तुमसे नहीं होगा या ये कैसे कर सकता है या ये कैसे होगा. Because I have been even touched with a lot of mothers for the sighted we see that all of us have a common challenges, but their way is different. So one thing is just let every child is a unique, every child has its potential, and everybody will bloom in their own ways. If we take the experience of it, even two visually children, they have their own experiences. That will again did not match, no matter what the challenge is common. But since it's one impairment, which is a visual impairment, we find that we started dividing, we started bifurcating, we started dividing. No, we pulled them into one zone and other zone. That is where the so inclusion starts from the home. Let's include everybody everywhere. All heavy there we should. I really didn't like this disability word even either. I don't want to use that also, because if we see, and right now I believe that now the mothers who have the children who need a little more attention are very, very lucky, very, very fortunate, because now we have reached to that level where technology has gone beyond. It helps, my Arush used to tell me, I used to tell him, Arush, there is no difference. What is mama? She is just a mama with Alexa with emotions is a mama. Without emotions is Alexa. I always tell him, you don't need a mama because mama is Alexa. Because the morning wake up, Alexa, do it for me. Alexa, the courier has come. Alexa, cook it for Alexa, everything. So honestly, I feel that, oh my God, it should have 17 years back. So we are blessed. We have a technology with us. Let have trust on our kids and let them flow. Okay, then unko feng do samandar mein, let them have their own way. They'll definitely find. That is one thing I should tell as a
Okay, thanks Anjana. What about you, Manjula? आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे ऐसी एक चीज जो हर पेरेंट्स को ध्यान में
Please
रखनी
speak
चाहिए?
one person at a time.
मैं एक
Then only
चीज
we can understand.
कि we should not treat them as special. See, एक विजन में ही तो प्रॉब्लम है, बाकी तो वो सब कुछ हम सब, they eat, they dance, they love, they can be romantic, they can play, they can do everything like us. So we don't have to treat them in a special way. More important is, I mean, बच्चों को ये अवेयरनेस दो कि अगर ये चाइल्ड विजन में भी कोई विजुअल प्रॉब्लम है तो आस्क फॉर हेल्प, दूसरे से आराम से हेल्प मांगो. डोंट हेजिटेट टू आस्क फॉर हेल्प. आराम से पूछो, हे कैन यू गाइड मी वेयर टू टर्न लेफ्ट, इज द स्कूल ऑन द राइट और ऑन द लेफ्ट. सो इन चीजों में, एंड अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट, मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, ट्रस्टिंग योर चाइल्ड. बी वेरी वेरी वोकल विद योर चाइल्ड. Make your child very compassionate, and at the same time nurture good values. See, at the end of the day, being a good human being is most important. So बच्चों को हमें skills develop करनी है, उनकी motor skills develop करनी है, उनकी reading writing skills develop करनी है, उनको moral values भी देनी है साथ के साथ, which is important. और उनको इन्वॉल्व करना है, ऑल योर सोशल गैदरिंग्स, टेक देम आउट. सी, छोटेपन से ही उनको अपनी बर्थडे पार्टीज, सोशल आउटिंग्स पे उनको लेके जाओ अपने साथ. उनको मूवी लेके जाओ, टेक देम आउट फॉर अ ड्राइव, टेक देम आउट फॉर डिनर. सो इन्वॉल्व देम इन ऑल योर डे टू डे एक्टिविटीज एंड दे विल ब्लूम अप लाइक एनीथिंग.
Well said, well said. On that note, I'm going to open the floor to questions.